What's going on YouTube? Trucking and Life here. One more time, guys. Guys and gals and gals and guys. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the point of this video, guys. You seen the last live I did when the truck was broke down. Alright, so here's go. This is how this went, guys. You wanna be an owner operator? It's all part of it, man. So 3 days, man. So the first day after the truck broke down, you know, I was in the yard because, you know what I'm saying, the mechanic wasn't available. So I had to wait till the next day, right? So the next day come, there's a freaking tornado warning. So it's raining so crazy, and my truck is outside, so you can't, you know, you can go out there and work, but it's dangerous, especially work with electronics in the rain. You know, some things ain't worth it. So the mechanic's like, hey, wait till it stop raining. We'll try to work on it then, right? So it rained all day, right? So we had like an hour window of like no rain, and then he came out, tried to do something with it, but I needed some parts. Found out I needed some parts, right? So no good on that day. So today, which is like 3 days later. So anyway, so we needed a part yesterday. So I went to the dealership, the Freightliner dealership. I said, man, look, this is the part I need because, you know, he troubleshoot. He said, well, you need this part right here. And kind of found out it was the ECM, the wire harness from it's a connector up under the cab. That line I pointed to where I said, my boy was like, it's corroded. That line right there, going back toward the battery box, was all jacked up. So I had to order that part, right? So I come to Freightliner and order it. Man, human error. I just say human error. I come in today, say, well, I'll be here at 11 o'clock in the morning, right? So I come in today, my mechanic go back to the truck. He over there working. I come out here to get the part, and I get here. Oh, you ain't order that part. What you mean I ain't order that part? I ordered it yesterday. Cause I went in with no receipt, you know, so I got an account with these guys. So they pulled my name up, like, well, according to this, you came in after the order time if you did order, cause we don't see it. So I'm like, here we go. I'm like, here we go, man. This is how it starts, guys. So, you know, I said, okay, whatever. I didn't order it, but I was saying, you know what? I did order. I'm gonna get the receipt. I left the receipt in the car. So I went to the receipt. So if you did order. Some guy, you know, this guy, he has some stuff going on. And I wasn't trying to go there with him. I'm already frustrated, you know what I'm saying, from having to drive out here 30 minutes or 40 minutes away to this Freightliner, and y'all telling me I ain't got the part, man. And you know, this is my time to waste. I'm paying the mechanic by the hour, so this is all on me. But anyway, so I made no sense to argue with the guy now. So I tell him, I said, okay, I'll tell you what, let me show you my receipt. And he said, oh yeah, you did order before 2:30. I said, man, look, I get it. Well, where do we go from here? I need this part, man. And then, well, we gotta manually put it in because, you know, whatever they said, man, whatever, right? I said, man, when can I get my part? You know what I'm saying? I need that part. How am I getting the good side of this deal? You know what I'm saying? I paid for it up front. Because it's one of them things where you gotta pay for it before they ship it. Because like it's like a part that's like not hardly used, so they can't inventory that part. They could, but it'd be hard to move that because that part doesn't go out a lot. So I gotta pay for it up front. So I paid for it and I ain't got my part, man. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Thank God for good mechanics, man, and not part changers, man. I told my mechanic, I said, hey, I got some bad news, man. He said, what's that? He said, I told him, I said, man, look, they ain't got the harness, man. The other harness. He said, man, tell you what, don't worry about it. We'll make it work, right? Man, when I hear that, guys, I'm so happy to hear that, boy. So anyway, I'm gonna get to the truck in a minute, guys. So that's the update. You know, this wasn't even part of the video rotation, but I'm gonna update it so you guys that. This is, man, you know, like I say, you gotta pay the money to get your stuff fixed. You gotta pay to play, right? The part they give me is the time, man. I ain't gonna lie, the time running back and forth to the dealership, and like I say, the commute, it's an hour, at least an hour and a half coming and going and coming back, a round trip. And I'm like I said, especially when you're paying a mechanic by the hour, he sitting there waiting on parts. But this mechanic I got is so cold, man. I thank God for him, man. Boy, I tell him, man, he's like, look, tell you what, it's easier to do it with the harness there, but I got a way to get around that. He says it's a little more, it takes more time, but I can get around it. You get back working, that's what he said. I said, well, sign me up. But in the meantime, he said, but still get the harness though, so we could change it and do it right. You know what I'm saying? Eventually. So that's the update, guys. So right now, if we get to the truck, I'm show you guys, I'm gonna show you guys it cranking up. And then, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna. The truck was working. He said the truck was working. Because there was a couple things wrong. And a lot of you guys was writing in the comments though. It was that wire that you guys that I was pointing to. That wire was bad. And also too, it was two relays that went out in the fuse box. But as soon as he got there, I thought he would go to the fuel pump. I thought he would go to the, I thought he would go to the fuel pump under the hood or something. He didn't go up under the hood. He went straight to the fuse box, man. First, he went to the battery box, tested some stuff back there. Then he went straight to the fuse box and started just testing stuff over there, and he found the problem, man. So it was a short and corrosion. So the two relays went bad, and there was corrosion on the line, ECM line to the ECM. So he said it was running. I ain't been there yet. I trust him though. He said it's good enough to work. He said it's good enough to work. So I trust his word. So, and I'm gonna go to the truck right now, start it up, and then I'm gonna end the video, guys. So I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on, man. Like I say, this stuff right here, boy. And I really couldn't focus on. I could do other things at night, when parts places are closed and mechanics ain't there. But for the most part, you're running back and forth. You're running around getting stuff for the truck, man. So it's consuming you. It's one thing, because, I was about to get it towed to the shop, man, because it was raining. Then they told me, well, I know I'm all over the place with this, guys, but it's cool, man. You guys need to hear this. You need to hear this. I was going to get it towed. I said, man, I'll get it towed to the shop since it's raining. We get towed in the shop. Well, they ain't have no room in their bays. So he's like, man, it's going to be sitting outside. It's going to be the same thing. So now you're going to pay for a tow, and you go to the truck, you better get worked on, because you got to wait for a bay to open up. He said, you might as well leave it there, let it stop raining, and I'll come to you. He said, unless you want to pay tow money, but if I was you, I wouldn't. He said, I've been there, I understand your situation. I know you want to just get this done. Actually, what I really want to do is want to get it out of my hair. When it's in my parking spot, it's safe. But now, if it's getting worked on in the parking spot, I have to make sure that I'm there. You know what I'm saying? When it's shop, I ain't got to go to the shop. Call me when it's ready. You know what I'm saying? But when it's in your yard, you got to show up when they show up. Well, now I got to the point where I just left my key there. Like, I left my key. I told her where it was at. I left all the parts there he needed, man. I said, get to work, man. I'm finna go to Freightliner. If you want to, get to work, man. Because I don't have to be there. Just everything that you need, you know what I'm saying? So that work, that's when you trust the mechanic, you know what I'm saying? But if you got the mobile guys you don't trust, you got to be there. You got to show up to make sure they're doing the work and they ain't milking the clock, you know what I'm saying? So they charge by the hour, by the service call and by the hour. So anyway, all right, guys, stay tuned. Hear that, guys, boy? Both of them coming to America? More of them are, we back. Tell you, boy, it pays to have a good mechanic, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Look at that, boy. So anyway, so I asked the mechanic, I was like, hey, man, I heard it was probably the fuel pump, man. It's probably went bad. He was like, nah, it ain't the fuel pump. I said, how you know? He said, watch this. He told me to start it up with some ether, and it ain't work. He said, see, the injector's not opening up because they're not getting enough power. He said, it ain't the fuel. He said, it's electrical. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about, the two relays I had to change, guys. And the ECM thing, he did something up under the truck. I better get up under there and show that. But I'm gonna show you guys the fuse box. Check this out. These two relays right here, guys. One right here and one right there. Them two relays went bad. But he found out that he only changed this one. I got in the relay. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's kind of blurred out, but I got in the relay in here, but that relay right there went bad. So anyway, guys, I'm finishing the car, guys. Give me a second, let me turn this off. Like I say, man, the relay was bad, and ECM wire harness was bad. And before I end this video, guys, I want to mention something, man. If you ever looking for a mechanic, right? I'm tired, man. But anyway, if you ever looking for a mechanic, you got two type of mechanics, man, that I've learned. If you get this one mechanic on your team that's really good, you'll be all right. A mechanical mechanic. Now, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I just know you want this type of mechanic on your team, guys. A mechanical mechanic and an electrical mechanic. All regular mechanics, not electrical mechanics. You got to find one that's like, that do both. Electrical mechanic would be able to find like, any electrical problems you got, like concerning the computer or fuses or just wires and lines, they ohm stuff out, whatever they do, whatever electrician mechanics do. I don't know if it's the right term or not, man, but I'm using it. Anyway, I wasn't the only one that got towed. It's a guy here. He just got towed in. Because his truck, I don't know, his truck got towed. He towed the truck out right now, got a truck towed in, guys. I'm like, man, boy, this is tow season or something, man. Maybe because I got towed, right? Anyway, I digress. So anyway, YouTube, that's it for this video, guys. Like I say, man, I'm tired. This owner-operator life 101. Thank God it's working. Thank God for a good mechanic, man. Thank God for having, you know, the ability to keep pushing forward when things get rough, man, because they get rough. I mean, as far as like just, I tell anybody, man, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off here. If you go run dirty like with like no money on the road, guys, I always say keep at least tow money, man. Keep some tow money. I've seen guys that they had to leave their truck on the side of the road for days, man, and fix it little by little on the side of the road because they couldn't afford to get it towed. And so, like I say, man, if you gonna be out here, at least have tow money. Now, that's a bad attitude to have, but I'm gonna tell you, it's reality. I don't know about you guys, but I deal in reality, man. You got nothing else. If you got to go 200 some miles, 300 some miles with a tow, have at least 3 or 4 grand, sometimes 5 grand to the side view over the road for that. If you run it local, got to get towed like 20 to 100 some miles, have at least a G on you, at least $1,000 for tow money, man. So between 100 or some miles to like anywhere plus, have at least $2,500 for tow money. Nothing else, have tow money. Get outside of the road, man. Figure everything else out later. At least get it towed to a shop. If you can't get it out the shop, get it to the shop, man. Hey, man, that's y'all baby now. I'm just saying, the worst case scenario, y'all can have it. But get outside of the road. That's what I'm saying. Tow money, baby. But anyway, YouTube. Hope this video was helpful. Give you a little understand what's going on here. But I see you guys next video. Peace.